There are some ruins here. And around these ruins, a spring. There is actually a connection to this. These ruins were actually part of a spring house. Notice how this structure has flowing water underneath. There is a reason for that. Before the days of refrigeration, a spring was always considered an asset. And there is a reason for this. The spring provided cold water. The cold water acted as a cooling system. Milk would be stored in a cooling house like this. A spring house would be used for storing things like milk. It would be a way of cooling that milk. Consider what a spring is. A spring is essentially water coming up to the surface of the earth from underground. It's coming up underground from a crevice within the earth. And the water underground, it has a constant temperature. And that constant temperature, the water is going to come to the surface, and the water tends to be cool. And for this structure, which was once a spring house, that water would help make this structure a place where products like milk could be stored. As mentioned earlier in the video, the spring water acted like a cooling system. This is why this particular spring house is built where it is. Today, these are ruins, but it's important to consider how people would use the land around them, certain features around them, to an advantage. Human-environment interaction. People adapting to the environment as part of their living, as part of accomplishing something. In this particular place, using the spring as a source of cooling, building a structure in which things like dairy products could be stored. Human-environment interaction. A lesson about karst topography could be gained from this. This structure, which was once a spring house, it's built from limestone. There's a lot of limestone in this area. That is what karst topography is about. The spring in which this spring house was built next to, that is a karst spring. It is part of the karst topography. If you like this video, go check out other videos on this channel, and as always, be sure to leave a comment, like, and subscribe.